Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. It's still a very festive mood and atmosphere around here, so I've got my Christmas jacket rolling, and today's video is very specifically about my 2022 predictions and just how they turned out. So if you didn't see that video where I predicted what was going to happen in 2022, you can go ahead and rewatch it. There'll be a link in the show notes, but also you can click on the link up above and go ahead and watch it first. In the meantime, I'm going to try to accurately recount everything here with what my predictions were and how I did. And let's see here. We talked about the metals, which I never really predict the metal prices. And of course, the funny thing is by the time this video airs, the metals could have changed dramatically anyway. So it's just always a guessing game. So at the time, gold was about 1900. And I thought it would move to 2000. Welcome to 1800, folks. That's right, or 1775. I mean, that's where it's been kicking around for the last week or so. But it met a lot of those points along the way, right? I mean, it was all over the place with the highs and the lows. Silver was at 2350, and I said it's going to go to 2750. I called my shot there, and of course, it is basically back down at 2350 or so, right around there. It was about 23 and a quarter yesterday. And, that's what happens when you predict the price of metals. I mean, it's never really mattered, the price of metals. I mean, predicting them, there's no point to it. But, it's one of the few things that I do that are kind of YouTube-y. The U.S. Mint was issuing the new quarter system, the women's in quarters system. They're going to have new women on the quarters. And this system, I said, I did not think that it would be a very big hit. Because it's just not hitting the demographic of people who collect quarters or U.S. coins in general. But I think I was right on this one. The U.S. quarters are not really taking off. I do have some customers who ask for them, but it's nothing like the statehood quarters were, or the territorial, or the parks. None of that. So next up, I also said for the U.S. Mint that the 2022 Morgans would be a big hit. Welcome to 2022, where we're out of everything. Right, the U.S. Mint did not make 2022 Morgans. This, by the way, I'm sure there's got to be a couple made somewhere. Right, this is where nefarious things have got to happen. I'm really excited to see, when someone 20 years from now pops up with a 2022 Morgan dollar. That'll be a good day. That'll be good. Maybe I'll find it. I'm gonna go find that. So they didn't make them. So they were not a big hit. I mean, but who's going to predict that? Probably somebody did. Probably somebody said, U.S. Mint is not going to get this stuff together. So. But it wasn't me. I said that coin shows will move the market forward. I think especially in the first half of the year we saw that. I mean, coin shows were very, very busy, and there was a lot of action. In the fall, the coin shows that I attended in the fall also had a lot of action, and the market seemed strong. The attendance, from talking to a lot of different guys who direct shows and run shows, there are a lot of people who said that their attendance is up. They're having really good attendance at shows right now. And good, they should, and we should continue to try and make those shows into conventions and make them fun and entertaining for people to go to. Because when you go to other conventions, there is a buzz, a vibe, a lot of people. And coin shows are relatively small still, but they feel like there's more energy. And that energy is contagious. It's catching fire. So let's go ahead and keep that rolling, right? All right, I thought that the market would meet some type of equilibrium. And that dollars would slow down. So there's been truth to that. That actually came true for a lot of areas. I mentioned specifically GSA dollars, which had gone from like 250 to 450, and they pulled back to like 350. That market I thought was out of control. There are other areas of the Morgan dollar market that has come back down to earth a little bit, and I thought that that would happen because it just seemed to me like there's too much of a frenzy, right? Like when everyone's trying to get Tickle Me Elmo at the same time. And then they go on eBay and they're crazy. It's not like they're going to be worth a whole lot in the future, right? And so you've got to understand when something's really in a frenzy mode, it might be time to sell. All right, ultra rarities will grow. I mean, we've seen that. I should start doing some type of ultra rarities market report. The ultra rarities market is really fascinating to me because you just see what the people who have money that you and I don't have combined, right? What they want to do with their money, and it's cool to watch. I mean, but you'll see. The coins that are iconic, you get to see them sell at huge premiums, right? And see them continue to move up the ladder. And to me, it's a pretty interesting thing to see. Let's see. So I'm doing pretty good so far. It's kind of weird, I guess. I guess once I dust off my DeLorean once a year, it works out. All right, toners will level off. So the hot toner market will level off. I thought this is something that would happen, and sure enough, it did. They came back down. Let's see. I said that $500 and $1,000 bills will keep going up in value. I think they may have leveled it off a little bit. They're kind of plateaued there. They have not really been going up over the last several months, but they did go up for a while. I'm still seeing low-end $500 bills sell for $1,200, and to me, that's crazy. Those should be $700 type notes, or they used to be. I shouldn't say they will be. CAC will keep going strong. This one I kind of halfway predicted, but you all know, if you know the news, that CAC starting its own grading company, I did not predict. There was a part of me that actually thought at the middle of the year, when they stopped taking submissions for a while, I actually thought that maybe they were going to sell the company or something, but I had no idea what was in the works behind the scene. So that's very exciting. It's like when your sports team pulls off a major trade that nobody thought could happen. And so CAC will keep going strong. They are. I think, we'll talk more about a predictions video for 2023, but I don't see them losing a foothold coming up forward. They've said that they're going to keep on stickering things, and we'll see how that goes. NGC and PCGS wait times, 2 to 3 months. Yeah, that's not happening yet. I do have some things that are getting returned quickly. Like I do have some items that are coming back in 6 to 8 weeks, and then I have stuff that I sent in before that that's taken 3 to 4 months. They had 5-month wait times. I had some things that took 5 months this year to come back. Things that I sent in last December that I didn't see till May. Things that I sent in May that I didn't see till whatever 5 plus 5 is 10. That'd be October, September, end of September kind of thing. And they're all over the place right now. I do think that they're going to resolve that. They continue, because I also think eventually demand slows down a little bit for their systems and how they do things. I do think that this year they will see some of that slow down. But I think that I was wrong there. So it was like I was wrong. I was right. I was wrong. I was right. I was kind of right. I was right. I can't believe I was this right. Anyways, so look forward to doing the 2023 predictions video. We'll do that again. If you have any suggestions for what type of things to get a prediction on, go ahead and leave your comments down below on that, and we'll try to get that rocking and rolling for you, okay? So everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.